Hi, so this is the first question of weekly contest 502. In this question, we have given a string S in which we have only the digits 0 to 9. Yes, consist of only of digits. So it will have only 0 to 9. Now we have to return true if the absolute difference between any pair of adjacent digit or every pair of adjacent digit is at most 2, otherwise return false. Basically the question is saying you are given an string as, and for every pair of adjacent digit, every pair means if you are a b c d f, so the pair will be AB, BC, CD or EF. Just adjacent. Just together. That is adjacent. So the absolute difference between these digits is at most 2. Now absolute difference means if we have 2 and 3, then their difference will be 2 minus 3 equal to minus 1. Or we have 3 comma 2, then their difference will be 3 minus 2 equal to 1. But the absolute difference bit is the same. Absolute means we will just convert into positive. We will just take positive part. So for minus 1 we will take 1, and for 1 also we will take 1. So 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 2 is basically same. So absolute difference between them is same whether you write 2 comma 3 or 3 comma 2. So they are saying absolute difference between every pair of adjacent digit is at most 2. So they are at most, here it is at most 2. So the difference, absolute difference between every pair of adjacent digit, whichever pair you choose, either you choose BC, CD or EF, the difference between them will be at most 2. Either it will be 0, 1 or 2. So here I have said ABCDF, but we will be given digits only. So we will have the digit 0 to 9. So we will take int n is equal to x dot size. Now we are talking about pair. So we will start from int I equal to 1. So we will find the difference between I and I minus 1. So as we are taking I and I minus 1, so we can't start with I equal to 0, because first index will be 0 and I minus 1 will become minus 1, which will give us error. So we will start with I equal to 1. I is less than n, I plus plus, and absolute difference, for absolute difference we will use ABS function. It is an inbuilt function which will only return positive value. Whether you do 2 minus 3 or 3 minus 2, it will going to give the result 1. So SI, it when we take the difference between character, we don't need to convert it into number. It will automatically find the difference. What is the difference between the character? If it is less, it is greater than 2, because for every pair it should be at most 2. So we are saying if for any pair it is greater than 2, then the answer will be false. So we will return false. And if it didn't return false, then it means for every pair absolute difference is less than or equal to 2. So we have checked for every pair, we will return true. We will submit the test case. Yes, our submit test case are passed. We will submit our answer. Okay, our answer is submitted. So thanks to see the video. Please like the video.